Hi, Carolyn. Good morning. How are you this morning? I'm still suffering, but I'm a little better today. We've had a lot of rain, but I don't know. This is still bothering me. Still bothering me, but I'm just gonna fight through it. It's not as bad as it was last week, but I don't know. How was your Mother's Day? It's been really, you would think with all the rain that we are getting, it wouldn't be so bad, but it's been bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have your surgery already? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I heard from my son. I have one son that I gave birth to, but I have two sons who call me mom. So, oh, that's right, June. I forgot. I forgot. And I have two other sons that kind of adopted me as their mom. So everybody's good. And I have a future daughter in law. But yeah, yesterday I spent the day relaxing after I did um my page in my glue book. I relaxed. Well, my honey made me breakfast. He made me breakfast in bed. And then yeah, and then I did my glue book pages, and then I literally got back in the bed and I binge watched my favorite channel, which is the ID channel. I watched a few YouTube videos, and that was my day. And then my honey made dinner, and I was just spoiled all day. Hey, Mr. Vinely Purple, good morning. How are you? Right now, we're just talking about Mother's Day. I just got on a little bit early just so I can, make sure everything looked okay. I'm not going to be on too long. I'm just going to chat about an idea I had for some new journals that I'm thinking about putting in the shop. So, how was your Mother's Day, Miss Divinely Purple? Just finishing up my coffee here. I know there's a delay, so I'm just waiting to see if anybody had something to say before I start telling you the purpose of this live today. I know I did the same thing in Mr. Finally Purple. After I did, my honey made me breakfast in bed, and then I did my glue book pages, and then after I edited the video and uploaded, I got back in my bed and I watched the ID channel all day. My honey made dinner, and that was it. I had a great day. Yeah, he treated me very well. Not that he doesn't always treat me well, but he doesn't often make breakfast and dinner. Sometimes, every now and then, he'll feel like he want to make something, but it's not. He never makes both. He never makes both. But yesterday, I was just gonna eat frozen pizza for dinner. I was totally fine with that. But when I went into the kitchen, he had the chicken thawing out. I said, "Oh, you cooking dinner?" He said, "Yeah, it's Mother's Day." I said, "Oh, okay." I politely went and got back in my bed and waited for dinner. So it was nice. Very nice. I wasn't going to argue. He's a pretty good cook. He's not too bad. Not too bad. So I'm just going to talk about what this video is about so it's not too long. So I had showed this journal, my big my big journal that I made myself, that is pretty much going to be like, I don't know, I guess a glue book of things that make me happy. Just pretty things that make me happy, I guess is what you could call it. So, but I was finding that I wasn't really working on it. And usually on the weekends, that's when I work on things for me. But hey, oh, Mr. and Mrs. Walker, I forgot your name. Remind me again. It's going to take me a minute to remember names. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, Michelle. How can I forget that? It's so simple. Sorry, Michelle. Um, yeah, so found myself I wasn't really working in it as much. And I think it's because it wasn't laying, I have to think about things laying flat when I work on them, especially things like glue books and stuff like that. So I was trying to figure out if I should redo the spine, maybe use binder rings. I was just going through, and I like the ease of adding and taking out pages. So I was thinking about binder rings, but then I remembered that I had saw a while ago. Ephemeris Vintage Garden did a video on easy, I think she called it easy twine binding. I believe that's what she called it. I don't know if that's the name of the binding technique or if it's another name, but that's what she called it, so that's what I'm gonna call it. And I remembered that video and I was like, oh, that's what I can do. So I totally um I cut the twine that I had. Actually, it was embroidery floss that I had before. I totally cut that off and I redid it. I did this 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning. And I totally redid the whole spine. And I love how it looks. I love how it looks. And more importantly, I love how it lays. So it's so simple. I don't know why I never thought of doing journals like this before, especially because I never sew in my signature straight. And I just love the ease of it. So I don't know if you remember me doing a flip through of it, but I haven't really done much in it. But it lays so much nicer. And this will be perfect if you're gonna do a one of those flowish journals for someone or for yourself, because the pages you can slide in and out. So it's so easy. You can add pages, you can move them around. Right, Carolyn? Yeah. So it's so simple, and I was like, I don't know why I never thought of doing this before. So my thinking is, like I said, I haven't done much in here. I just added this from a Somerset magazine, and this is a Daphne Diary that I just kind of made a little flip. And I have to glue this on. This is from a Flow magazine that I got in a swap. I love Pooh, so I have to put this in here. And this is from a Cabbage Patch book that I got, and I love Cabbage Patch. I love Cabbage Patch. And he was so cute, so I had to take him out and glue him on here. This is jelly print. This is also from a swap. I don't do jelly print, but I love that, and I glued him on there. So, and I glued this on here, and the real reason why I glued it, love the picture, but June 1st is my mom's birthday, so I just thought that was just perfect. And yeah, so like I said, I haven't been working in it too much. So I think now that it lays the way I want it to lay, and I can, even if it's not laying perfect, you always want to catch. It's not too late. Look, I found one on Amazon that I'm gonna buy myself probably for my birthday, and she has on a purple dress, Miss Divinely Purple. She has on a purple dress. She's so cute. I said I'm buying it. I think she was like $20, 20 something dollars. I'm like, I'm buying her. The signatures in what do you mean? Which signatures? I love the TN style too, but for me, for glue books, I need a bigger book. I do kind of like a smash book style in a TN, but I really like large books. I really like large books for some reason. I don't know why, but I love my large books. And I have so many books from, when you get the books to put in journals. Um yeah, that's what I figure. I like them to be big. I have so many book covers. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't like the only reason why I don't like sewing in the pages is because mine's are always crooked. If I do one signature, I'm good. But if I do more than one signature, they are always crooked. I don't care what I do. But that's just me. I can't draw a straight line even with a ruler. So I've just accepted that about myself. So I think I'm going to do this technique and make a few journals for the shop because I just love how it looks. So I had pulled very few because I have tons. I have tons of book covers. So I was thinking about making a few of them for the shop and kind of making them like I did mine, but not to make the spine as wide because not everybody needs a spine that wide. Maybe like a 2-inch spine. Um, I have all these book covers, and I'm like, what the heck am I going to do with all these book covers? So I think I'm going to make I was thinking maybe 4 for the shop. Maybe 2 that's not too big. And, because not everybody needs a giant one. Maybe you want to have a small one like this to put in your purse. So maybe I'll make like 2 little Reader Digest ones. I actually could work in this. I can work in this. Because there are some smaller images that I have that I've been saving. Because as much as I love looking at other people add layers and layers of different magazine images on a page, I find that so hard for me. I don't know what it is about it. I just can't. I don't know. I've tried and I don't know why I can't do it. I have a hard time. I'm going to try because I want to make myself a coffee themed one because, I love my coffee. And I have all these coffee quotes that I've saved on Pinterest that I love, and um, all my Dunkin' Donuts cards that I collect. And they're just sitting there. So I'm thinking I might use this one. I'm debating whether to use this one or this one for my coffee themed one. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I love this one because the colors are just perfect. But I'm like, is it big enough? I think it might be okay. This is a not Daphne Diary, Edith Holden book. So, yeah, I would need to, I think I need to make the spine a little bit wider on this, maybe 2 inches. The dark binding, this one. They look like lattes. And you know what's so funny? I don't even like lattes. I cannot stand lattes. To me, it's milk with a little bit of coffee. Like, to me, there's no purpose. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. I know a lot of people like lattes, but in my opinion, that's not real coffee. Yeah, this is a pretty one too. So I don't know. I'm debating which one to do for myself, but yeah, I was thinking I was gonna do a couple of these for the shop. Um, what I was thinking, I was debating, the ones that have nothing on them. Should I leave them for other people to do their own thing? Do I want to cover them? I don't know. Should I put fabric on the spine? Well, I probably will put fabric on the spine once I redo the spine. So that's not even an option. I'm definitely going to put fabric on the spine. But, yeah. So I think I'm going to do a couple. This poor book, when I was gutting it, it just totally fell apart. I didn't even have to cut it. It just totally just fell apart when I was taking the pages out. So I think I'm going to do maybe 2 Reader's Digest and 2 larger ones just to see if people like them, and if they don't, then I'll just keep them for myself. But I don't want to make a whole bunch and then they don't sell. So that is my idea for what's coming in the shop, because I have themes that I want to do, but I don't really feel like doing them right now. That makes sense. I just don't. I'm just not feeling it right now. When I'm not feeling inspired to do something, I don't want to do it. So for me, doing a few books like this, I'm still being creative. I'm still putting stuff in the shop, but I don't really have to think too much about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So what do you guys think? I know I'm gonna have a lot more books as well, because I have been I haven't been cutting any books because I was like, I don't have any place to put all my pages. But the other day when I went grocery shopping in Costco, um, we like Eggo waffles in our house, and I love to use these boxes. So I have one that I bought myself, and then this lady was throwing hers out, so I asked for her. You should saw how she looked at me like, well, why do you want my garbage? So I just cut it, and I'll put the pages in here. This is how I usually put my book pages, but I didn't have any more wide ones. I only had the little narrow ones, and they're stuffed. So yeah, I love them. I mean, you could cover it if you don't want them, but I don't really care. Um, I don't know. I don't know why people. I guess because it's not really. They don't really consider it a permanent binding. But it's. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's why. That's the only reason why I can think why they don't do it. Because I think it's beautiful. I love the look of it more than I like the regular signatures. And I think it's just so many things you could do with it. I mean, you don't have to have a bunch of stuff on yours like I do. I just love I just love playing with this, all this stuff. So that's why I like it. But you know, you can put the you can tie it in the middle, you can tie it at the top and do a tassel, beads hanging down. You can put buttons on these like they do with the when people put the buttons on the spine. You can put buttons on here, which is something I actually might do that too. Not with this one because I'm not taking this one apart again, but I might do that with a couple of the other ones. I may put buttons on the spine. To me, it's so much easier. Or beads or charms or it's like, you know. So I'm gonna see if people like them. Like I said, I'm gonna do a couple and see what people think. And yeah, I think that's the route I'm gonna go as far as making journals with more than one signature because I'm just not good at the whole keeping it straight. Um, the string is twine. This is some twine that I actually just got from Target. Um, yeah, a long time ago. But probably for the shop, I will probably use some cording because I think it's a little bit stronger. If you hold on a second, I'll show you what I plan to use. Sorry for my squeaky chair. But I'll probably use this cording. This is from, I actually got this in Happy Mail, but I believe she probably got it from Michael. Oh yeah, Michael's says right here. Michaels.com on the back. I know, I love my butterfly charm. I've had that for so long too. So this is probably what I will use um, on um, on the journals for the shop. Okay, Carolyn, take care. Take care of yourself and hope you feel better. So yeah, this is the cord that I'll probably use for the journals for the shop, just to make sure that, you know, it's nice and sturdy. Also have some other, I have some hemp cord that I love. That's pretty sturdy as well. I got this at Michael's on clearance, and it wasn't in a package. It was just in a ball like this, and they just wrapped it up, and it was on clearance for like 50 cents. And I've had it for so long, and I've used it, but it's pretty strong too. So that's an option as well. I mean, twine is good as long as it's a good quality, you know, twine. It'll be fine. As long as it's not that, you know, that twine that you, once you yank it, you can snap it. So that's it. That's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to really chat about. For those of you who are crafty, or if you're not and you just want to be inspired, if you're interested in joining my Facebook group, the link is down in the description box. I'm going to host our first swap soon. I don't know when exactly. Trying to wait to see if there's more people that want to join. I don't know if I'm going to participate in this one. I may just host it and partner everybody up. But yeah. So it's going to be a flowish journal swap. That's what everybody wanted. So that's going to be the first swap. And they don't want a theme. They want to just do whatever. So yeah, that's what they're going to do. And this will be perfect to do a spine like this for a flowish journal. Because people could take the pages out that they want to use and it'll be perfect. So I was thinking that I might, if anybody's interested, I mean, the technique is really simple. So, oh, you're not on Facebook? Yeah, you're more than crafty. You're an artist. um, Miss Divinely Purple, but it's okay. You don't have to. Um, yeah, I could. I mean, if anybody's interested, I can do one of them on a live. So maybe I'll do my coffee one because I really want to do that one. I do have coffee themed paper, but it's not really the color that I want for mine. It's the color that I have in here. It's that which is pretty. I like it, but I really wanted something darker. It's from this paper pad. The what is that paper pad called? Sunday morning. I think it's called Sunday morning. Yeah, I can do that. It's not a problem. Maybe I'll do it. Well, see, Thursday I have to do the recipe one because I didn't get a chance to do it. Last week. So maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I don't think I have anything planned tomorrow. Just have to go and mail orders tomorrow. But hey, I forgot your name. I can't believe I know exactly who you are, but I forgot your name. Happy Scrappy 45. Oh my gosh. I can't remember your name. To save my life. And I watch your videos. But yeah, I probably could do it tomorrow. I just have to go to the post office and I might have to make a Dollar Tree run. So, Latanya, oh my God. I'm sorry. I swear my memory is gone. My memory is so bad. I don't know how I forgot that, but yeah. So, so Latanya, just to catch you up really quickly, the reason why I did this video is because I was saying how I redid the spine for my journal and did the easy twine binding, which I'm in love with. And I was gonna make some of these for the shop. Because I'm not good at sewing in multiple signatures straight at all. They're always crooked. No matter what I do, I always make them crooked. I try templates. So I've just accepted that that's just what I do. Nothing's ever straight. My style is perfectly imperfect. So I have a ton of books that I have gutted in the past, and I have more that I have to do. So I'm gonna make a couple of these for my shop, and yeah, and see how they do. So that is that's all. That's all you missed. In case you were interested, that was it. So I was saying that I would do one live probably tomorrow. I will do it. What time do you think is a good time for you guys? Do you think the 4:35 ish is good? Do you prefer the morning? I know a lot of people work, so I'm trying to be considerate of that. Thanks, Latanya. Yeah, I'm in love with that binding. Yeah, I'm not sure why people don't do it more often. The only thing I can think of is that because it's not permanent. But I absolutely love it. So we'll see how other people take to it. But yeah, you like morning? I prefer morning too, but I know not everybody is available in the morning. And yours start in the evening. Okay. Morning for you too? Okay. So morning is better. Oh, good luck, good luck. I'm still on the hunt trying to find a part-time job. I don't understand. Nobody wants to hire me part-time. And I really don't want to go back full-time. My honey was like, no, because your shop is going to suffer and you're going to be miserable. Yeah, that Latanya, that's exactly what I was saying. That that is so much easier to, remove the pages or add pages or take pages out, rearrange them. I like the ease of that. That's why I like it. So we'll see what happens. See if other people like it. Yeah. Yeah, my honey's right. I will be miserable because I know if I go back full time, there's no way I'm going to have time to create. Because I'm definitely not going to create when I get home. That's never going to happen. It's never going to happen because I'm going to be too tired. And the weekends, that's usually the time that I create for myself. So if I don't have any time to create for myself and I just have to create for the shop and work a full time job, yeah, he's right. I'm going to be miserable. I don't think he wants to live with me being miserable. So, so for now, we'll see what happens. Because I know the summer months are. Yeah, it's so funny. I was thinking the same thing. Because I have so many little golden books, and the reason why I haven't done many more is because although they all did sell, I wasn't extremely excited about how crooked the binding was. I mean, people didn't seem to mind, but it bothered me a little bit. Oh, yeah. That sucks when you're in pain too. So I really, really hope that you get the part-time job. Yeah, I'm not even being picky. That's the thing. I'm not even being picky about what type of job. Like at this point, I'm willing to take pretty much anything part-time. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what a lot of people have to appreciate flaws because all my journals pretty much have flaws. And I'm okay with that. I embrace my imperfections. I let everybody know, especially when it comes to when I'm stitch stuff on my sewing machine. I taught myself how to sew on my sewing machine. So, you know, sometimes they come out straighter than others, and I just let people know that it's not perfect, but nobody seemed to mind. Are you a teacher, Latanya? God bless you who are teachers. It's so hard to be a teacher these days. Yeah, I know. I mean, these kids these days are so disrespectful. I couldn't be a teacher. I would get fired. I couldn't be a teacher. I couldn't. God bless you guys who could do it because I don't. I don't have the patience to be a teacher. And, I have a hard time not treating somebody like they're my kid. Yeah, I know you do tutoring, which I think is could be a little bit better because you get to choose on, you don't have to tutor that person if they're too hard to manage. Oh boy, alternative school, yeah, that's challenging. Right. I totally agree with you, Latanya. I totally agree with you. I totally agree. Yeah, I think it is very time consuming and to stick to sew in the signatures like the traditional way that people are doing them, it to me it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating for me. And when I'm frustrated, I don't want to do it. And that to me that's not good. Which is why I haven't done it anymore since I've done the last ones. So I think I was thinking it's so funny that you said that because I was thinking that this morning. Oh, preschoolers. Oh my goodness. So cute. It's so funny. When my son was in preschool, everybody, I used to help out sometimes, and everybody used to say, "You should be a teacher. You should be a teacher." But yeah, I could. I mean, I love the little ones. I always thought about having a daycare, but I was a nanny before I had my son, so I love little ones. And I've thought about being a nanny again, just like as part time. But yeah, nothing's happened yet, so we'll see. I know preschoolers are the best. They are the best. I mean, some of them could be a little bratty, but but you can work around that. You can work around that. Yeah, so there I think that's it, you guys. You guys have anything else you guys want to chat about or ask before I dip out? Yes, that's so true. That's so true. My son was, and he's still the same. He's 26 and he's still the same. When he was little, he I used to read a lot. I used to read to him, and I used to just read for my own pleasure. I used to read a lot. So when he was little, he was like, "Mommy, I want to read too." Probably was like maybe two. He was like, "I want to read too." And so I started teaching him how to read. And by the time he was 4.5, he can read through a book of his age. So he started reading pretty early. And so he used to be so excited to go to the library. And oh, those were the best days. He used to be so excited. He used to check out so many. At that time, when he was little, kids that young had to be able to write their name in order to get a library card. I don't know if it worked like that in every state, but here in New York, back in those days, in the 90s, kids had to be able to write their name in order to get a library card in their name. And when he finally learned how to write, I don't remember exactly how old he was, but he was young, probably about 5. Um, the librarian was like, "Oh no, he can't get a library card. He has to be able to write his name." I said, "He can write his name." So she took out a paper and she told him to write his name. And he wrote his name, and she was so amazed. And so he was able to get his own library card. And oh my goodness, they loved him because every time he would go to the library, he would get the max amount of books, which I think is 25. And I had to get a little wagon because I couldn't carry all those books. I could not carry all those books. So I got him a wagon, and we would go, and he would check out all his 25 books, most of them on nature, because he loves everything nature, and he still does. I told him that he needs to have like a sanctuary or something, like pit bulls and parolees type of thing, like rescue animals, because he has rescued many growing up. Oh God, the stories I have of that boy rescuing. It's a wonder we didn't go to jail because he stole a dog. He said it was rescuing, but he stole someone's dog. He said the dog was being mistreated. He would see the dog every day when he was coming from school, to and from school, that the dog was being mistreated. And he stole it and he brought it home. It's a wonder I didn't go to jail, I swear. Oh, that's my favorite part, Latanya. Choosing the papers for my junk journals. Oh my God, that's my favorite part. I love, and that's why I started when I got books and I put them in. I don't know if you were here when I showed this. When I put them in the box, it's so much easier because I don't have to flip through books because that would take forever. So I put all my book pages in here and then I just go through and then I pick what I want from each category. I have one for recipes, children, music. What else? I have florals, botanicals. I think that's it. Oh, and I have one for wallpaper. I don't have a lot of wallpaper, so that one is kind of small. But yeah, that's my favorite part is to pick the pages. So I love picking the pages. All right, you guys. I feel like I'm rambling on. You guys, I'm sure have better things to do to hear me ramble. But if there's anything else you want to chat about, let me know before I sign out. But I'm definitely gonna work on a few of these for the shop because I think they are so cute. I love the spine. I can't get enough of the spine. I don't know why in the world I've never done it before. Oh, yay, she's graduating. I'm sorry, I was chatting. I didn't get a chance to see it. Aw, I remember those days. I remember my son graduated. Oh my God, I cried the whole day during graduation. He was like, Mom, stop crying. Stop crying. He couldn't even introduce. Every time he introduced me to somebody, like I was crying. It was a mess. I was a hot mess. Yeah, exactly, Latanya. I do multiple books at a time. So that system works so well for me, so well for me. So my plan today is to gut a few of my books and put them in the boxes I cut up today. So then I can work on some of those journals using those book covers that I showed you. Yeah, I was such a mess. I was such a mess. Yeah, I think I cried because I was like I was so relieved that he graduated. Not that he wasn't smart enough, but that's a whole nother issue. That's a whole nother story for another day maybe. But yeah, it was like, oh my God, we made it. And it was just like relief that he made it because it was a struggle getting him to graduate. All right, ladies, because I could talk about my kid all day, every day, as I'm sure we all could. Yeah, I know. I know. It was I don't know. It was not hard for me. Um well, no, it was hard, but I had to. I had to let him go because he needed to grow up. So, I had to do a little tough love with him. I was tough in front of him and then when he wasn't around me, then I would break down and cry. But yeah. Raising a boy by yourself is not easy. Not easy. I'm sure raising a girl probably isn't easy either. I don't know because I only have the boy, but whew, all I say when I see him now, when he comes over now, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so happy we survived each other. So now we laugh about it. We laugh about it now. So it's good. It was worth it all. All the stress and heartache and tears and fighting and crying. It was all worth it. I bet it's not. I bet it's not. I don't think it's easy to raise a kid, period. Especially if you're doing it alone. Speaking for myself, I don't know if you're doing it alone, but I definitely did mine alone. All right, ladies. Let me go for real because I'll keep talking. I could talk. For an introvert, I'm quite talkative. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's tough raising a kid alone. All right, I'm gonna sign out because I'll keep talking and my battery will die. So I'm gonna get busy cutting up these books and sorting them and getting these journals made. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. So tomorrow, um, yeah, I guess tomorrow we'll do the I don't know, should I do it tomorrow or Wednesday? Maybe Wednesday will be better because Wednesday I don't have to go out at all. I feel like tomorrow I might get caught up, especially if I go to Dollar Tree. I might get caught up running errands tomorrow. So let's do Wednesday because I have no plans for Wednesday. Oh my goodness. So that'll be 2 days in a row I'll be going live. Yeah. So Wednesday we'll do the binding for the journal. And then Thursday I'll have to work on the recipe journal because I know people were waiting for that last week and my allergies was just you guys would have been totally disgusted because I could not stop sneezing and coughing and clearing my throat. So hopefully I'll be good. I'll be good on Wednesday and Thursday. Pretty good today. I was a little sneezing this morning, but not as bad. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will talk to you on, what did I say? Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. On Wednesday. So have a great day, you guys. Bye. See if I can remember how to close it.